Oh, hello there, Virgo. Thanks for stopping in and checking out this reading. I want to say a special what's up to all the people that have shown me love and support through the month of February. I really want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of the support, comments, likes, and all that good stuff. We made $7.43 in the month of February from YouTube, and I couldn't have done it without you. So thank you. It's more than enough. It's awesome. I'm glad that everyone out there is receiving these messages. And I gotta say, to the people that have subscribed, you are hardcore because you're not looking for sugar-coated readings. You're looking for the real. You're looking for whatever it is tarot had to say. And I'm glad for whoever we can have helped or can help, will help. And yeah, so it's been my pleasure to do these readings for you. And I just hope they're hitting the right ears at the right time. And I'm sure the universe will take care of that. So we're here for mid-March monthly checkup. That's Triple M's, a mid-March monthly, mid-month of March. For the last 2 weeks of March for the sign of Virgo. Tarot, what is this? What are the messages for Virgo for the last 2 weeks of March 2017? Messages for Virgo in 2017. All right, here we go. I want to wish you all abundance, love, and prosperity in all things. And I hope you're all in a place of comfort and well-being tonight, today, or whenever it is that you've clicked the view button. So that said, let's get some cards down looking at the 7 chakras, the 7 major areas of life energies that are always around us. And at the bottom of the deck, in the overall energy, we've got number 16, Major, the Tower. Some people really shaking their boots when they see number 16, the Tower. It doesn't always have to mean like, oh my goodness, there's shaky or unstable energy around us. Yes, that is a traditional definition or meaning behind this card, is one of false foundations, one of disillusionment, one of unstable situations. When you have the Tower in overall energy, the universe is calling for you to keep your head on a swivel, is how the saying goes. You gotta constantly be in a state of awareness to make sure that you're taking the next right correct step, or that right action is occurring around you. And without that awareness and mindfulness, the Tower energy can lead to like a lot of like oopsie daisies, or like, oh my god, like I can't believe that just happened to me. Sometimes it can go as far as calamity, but other times it's something just simple. So we have to, and the universe will always clue us into these things and these times happening. Even this reading in itself, the Tower card and the Tower itself it's kind of like a paradox in a way. It's like it's saying, okay, we're going to be mindful and aware now so that misfortune doesn't befall us, because misfortune begins to befall us when we are not in a state of mindfulness or awareness. And some people don't like, because true mindfulness, there's really not much mind going on at all for like the true gurus. But for us that, do the 9 to 5, the nitty gritty, we go out there, we make our way through this world. When we're mindful, that means we're paying attention to details. We're paying attention to the subtle clues from our environment and from the messages we're getting from the people around us, in order to make the best intuitive decisions we can. And that's what the Tower is asking you to do here for it being in your overall energy. It's a big energy to have. But the message I want to give for that is like, let's stay alert. Let's stay keen. Okay, Virgo? You guys are good at that. You guys are really good at that. So you guys don't often like venture out into a state of the field of uncertainty without, having all your facts checked and, maybe, hedging your bets kind of thing. So, but for the Tower, I don't want to worry any of you worrisome Virgos, but at the same time, as this mindfulness, let's keep it as a theme here as we move forward. Because up here in the grounding energy, you have 5 of Swords straight up. So some of you could be dealing with a real, truly bullshit situation of somebody, trying to enforce their power over you is almost the feeling I have for this, Virgo. Somebody's almost like seeing you as an opportunity and like almost like pushing you around a little bit in a situation is the feeling I have. And you're kind of like keen to it, you're aware to it, you're fed up. So this is a card of conflict, this is a card of ego, and this is a card of conflict, hands down. And for it to be up in the grounding energy, it is showing like physical conflict. It doesn't have to mean fisticuffs, but it means like arguments. It means like just being like throwing your hands up in the air, being like, fine, just fine, you go your way, I'll go my way, right? That kind of thing. So when it comes to that and these people around you, I hope that nobody's feelings are truly getting hurt and we're not seeing these conflicts occur between people that truly should be remembering their love for one another. I hope that these conflicts are like something that is like sort of more mundane, maybe like some kind of car mechanics trying to rip you off because they think that you might not know any better because you just you don't look mechanically inclined or something like that. Like and we can put this person in their place forthrightly without having to worry about hurt feelings. Don't let anyone push you around, Virgo. That's that. All right, as we move on up to sacral energy, we have Ace of Swords. So a great card to see here. This to me is new beginnings. This to me is new perspectives, new intuitions, and new intentions being set. A very good card to have in this area of creativity. For some of you, this could be, somebody new could even be on your mind romantically, or you could expect a romantic offer to come your way. Now, it's not a cup, it's not Ace of Cups, but the feeling I have for this creativity is like somebody might have an interest in you, or you might have a newfound interest in somebody. This also could have overtones of things where like platonic friendships might have potential to go to the next level because of your desire for that. And if that's not resonating with you, the other message for many Virgos could be is that this is bringing order out of a situation. This is bringing a newfound order, not new world order, but a newfound orderly way or orderly method of thinking or doing or perceiving so that things around you become more stable. This is like the counterbalance to this tower in a lot of ways. This Ace of Swords is like clarity, it's knowing. This is the awareness, the mindfulness that we're talking about. The tower here is saying be careful of false foundations and like missteps and like things going awry around you. But the Ace of Swords is like kind of reaffirming like if you kind of are checking in, there is any problems going to come your way these 2 weeks, I feel that you won't be able to handle because you've got a new outlook on life almost, or a new way of looking at things, and that's really positive. I like that Ace of Swords there. Okay, let's go on to our solar plexus area. We've got Queen of Cups reversed. So here, this could be, some of you might be a little bit out of touch with your bodies, I want to say. Some of you might be a little bit out of touch with some disciplines. There might be a call to discipline for Virgos. We're not talking like, ruler across the back of the hand type discipline. We're talking about the disciplines of like, what is the definition of discipline? It's like doing the thing that serves you even though you don't want to do it, right? You know you got to, you know you need to, you don't want to, but you go ahead and do it anyways. So this card is saying that there is a call to that for some of you. And for some of you, that call is to stick to your guns in this new way of thinking. And for some of you, it's going to be to deal with this situation forthrightly. If we look at the Queen of Cups here as a person in our external environment, some of you might be dealing with a water sign in this conflict. This could be Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. There's somebody that is like too personally, emotionally invested to a project that's causing some conflict, maybe in a workplace environment. This could be a romantic relationship where you've had to maybe establish some new boundaries with this person in order to make the relationship successful or to have it continue on in certain ways. And as well, if this person has the potential to affect you greatly, and they may not even realize that they're being kind of ignorant towards your feelings, because of a certain level of self-centeredness or like narcissism going on there. So if this is a person in your external environment, be aware of that. If you're internalizing this card, let's get in touch with our bodies and let's get in touch with the disciplines that we need in order to feel good. That's that. Now we've got Two of Wands reversed. This card has been showing up reversed all over the map for like a lot of signs. So this, I mean, now that I'm on to like Virgo and this is like the 7th reading, I'm like finally cluing in that this is potential to be like the Venus retrograde stuff that's going on, right? The things like, oh, it's such a rare thing. This isn't an astrology reading. We can rehash old information all day long, but tarot likes to keep it fresh. So for Virgo to have this card up in the position of the Sacred Heart or the heart chakra situation, this means is you guys got to figure out what it is that you want. You guys got to name it to claim it to own it. Whatever it is that your heart seeks, don't block it. If you know intuitively that your heart is asking for something or someone, go for it. Don't deny it. Don't like tell yourself like, I could never do that. I could never make that happen. I'm not the one to make that happen. You gotta own it. You gotta step up and own it, right? Now, the other message that could be in this Two of Wands reversed in the heart area is that you might be in a point of limbo. You might be waiting on a reply or a message or a clear sign from a lover or someone that you are close to about some very important news. This could also speak to like if it's not a lover, then it's going to be like someone that that you share love with, and that can take many forms. That could be a family. This could also be like hearing back from a doctor or a medical professional, somebody that cares about you or your well-being is the feeling I have for this. So I don't want to be an alarmist or in that kind of situation, but I have a feeling that some of you are waiting on very important news. Whether or not that news comes, the feeling is that it could come towards the end of the month, but it's showing that a little bit of patience is going to be needed with it, okay? So don't get ants in your pants about it. I don't see anything bad here. I'm just saying, like, you want to kind of stick close to your phone here. You want to kind of be checking the mail every day with this, like, keeping your head on a swivel. You're gathering in all the information that's around you to prevent, a misstep or a mistake, okay? That kind of feeling. As we go on up to personal truth, what the hell? Queen of Swords. So not so bad here. She's I like it when she shows up in this communication sector because she is cutting through the bullshit. She is bringing this clarity that's being felt in this lower chakra. She's the one speaking her mind, speaking her piece to get things done and to get, conflict resolved and to avoid mistakes and missteps. Forthright communication and clarity is going to be your way out of potential unnerving situations and circumstances over the next 2 weeks with this Tower card. So Virgo, you're almost kind of like needing to embrace some of the qualities of the Queen of Swords if you're internalizing. You're going to have to say, like, kind of wake up in the morning and be like, you know what, if, Jeremiah Jones over there in Office B needs to needs a piece of my mind, and this is what I'm gonna say to him. And like, don't spend all your time thinking about it, but like on your way there, on your way to work, you can kind of get it clear in your head what this person needs to hear, and what you can say to that person in order to like make it so that there is no misunderstandings whatsoever in where you're coming from. Now, we haven't seen Pentacles, which is traditional of you and an earth sign, Virgo, but we've got a couple queens up here now. So again, if we're looking at this as an external person, we're going to say this Five of Swords, this could be like some energy, some infighting in social circles where everybody's coming in with a different point of view. Or this could be the same nasty Nancy that you've been dealing with. Nothing against people named Nancy, but this could be the same nasty person that you've been dealing with who is saying one thing, but definitely meaning or feeling another. So you gotta be on your lookout for that person. Like, their intention might be like down here at a lower vibration, and they might be telling you one thing, but you're going to be able to see through it, right? You got to be able to say, okay, well, that was kind of uncharacteristic of that person to say that to me. What's really going on here, right? Almost like you're kind of needing to like look past the words of others and like take a lot in if you can from nonverbal communication from the people around you these next 2 weeks, Virgo, because the nonverbal a lot of times give us more signs than the actual verbal. Like, if people are talking to you and telling you stuff and they're not looking you in the eyes, just be like, I'm not even going to take that at face value, because if you can't look me in the face and tell me something, then why did you say anything at all, kind of thing, right? And for some of you, make sure when you're communicating that you are doing that, so people know you're not effing around. They know you're being authentic, okay? Queen of Swords. Got something to say. Now, we've got Hierophant up in third eye chakra, pineal ground. Great card to see here. So this card is saying, like, some of you might be in situations here where you are looking at your established spiritual understandings of the life, the universe, God, source, whatever it may be. When I see this card up in pineal third area, it's like, this is like the card of revelation when it comes up here. And this is like, you're going to attain at some point in the next couple weeks, Virgo, an understanding of the natural order of things, almost, I'm guided to say, when it comes to like people and life and why things are the way they are. Some of you maybe like have been questioning, things about your spiritual understandings, whether or not like this particular meditation, guided meditation, is right for you. Or maybe some of you could be considering going on like a spiritual retreat, but you're maybe not sure of like a whoever's leading it up or heading it up. It might not feel right for you, kind of thing. The message from the Hierophant here is that your higher self wants to guide you through these next 2 weeks. Your higher self is almost asking you, or your spirit guides, however you want to look at it. I want to say you, your higher self. But whatever it is, angels that are guiding you this week, they almost want you to kind of like fall back into their arms. They want you to just like breathe, let go of it, like let life progress around you. Become the silent witness to all that is around you. Like I said about seeing through people's words and motivations, right, around you. Keeping your head on a swivel, which seems more proactive, whereas like falling into the arms of the angels kind of seems more like reactive. But the Hierophant is really saying here is that there is divine protection around you because of your trust in the divine, because of your trust in your spirit guides and your archangels. So don't forget them when you're dealing with all this crud that's coming up this week. And it's not all this, but some crud, like some external BS going on around you for sure. Cards are saying so. It's saying like, don't forget about your guides. Don't forget about your spiritual side. Don't forget about the fact that the universe is at a point and wants to protect you now because your karma is right, your karma is good. You treat people around you with fairness that they deserve. It's almost like you guys are like in Libra almost in a way. When I see you picking up on this air energy, it's like you guys are kind of like the ones that point the direction. When people are going wrong in their own lives, they can almost look to you and indirectly see a reflection of like, oh my goodness, like I'm screwing up here because look at this beautiful Virgo that just does his or her or them's own thing, and they come out unscathed, right? Somebody's going to be having that view of you in these last 2 weeks. And the messages, don't forget the messages from your spirit guides, and don't forget to be in touch with your spiritual self, right? Because this tower is also a reminder that everything here in the 3D reality eventually falls away. It does. We don't even take our bodies with us. We don't take our toys. We don't take our kitty cats. Like, we can meet up with the kitty cats on the other side if we want to. But everything in the 3D reality eventually falls away. So for some of you, that message, general overall energy in the tower with this Hierophant here now is saying, okay, the spiritual side this is coming to a point of singularity and consciousness and ascension. So that's really good. That's really good. Even though the energy kind of seems like sort of dark and purpley and cloudy in these two cards, it's actually a very good message. Very, very good. So let's see what's coming in from Crown energy. We have Eight of Pentacles here. So Eight of Pentacles kind of been following Virgo around. This is kind of tarot saying this is what it wants to show Virgo is this Eight of Pentacles. So again, it goes back to this discipline thing. I was picking up on this Queen of Cups reverse. And as well, some of you, I remember as we were like coming out of February into March, some of you were needing a well-needed break. Like life was just like hammering in all around you. So hopefully it looks like some of you might have found it here with this Ace of Swords, a little bit of rest, a little bit of clarity. Eight of Pentacles is saying like, maybe like try and get it in, fit it in when you can, because life looks like it's going to be pretty busy for you these next couple of weeks. Like I'm sensing like busyness all around you, like you're kind of in the beehive, like people are around you, people are pulling you this way and that way, people are telling you this and that, and you're just kind of like, I just want to be alone with my thoughts for a few minutes. So this is kind of continuing on, but the Eight of Pentacles is showing you discipline. It's showing it's like continually driving at you, like testing at you, Virgo, so that you can eventually kind of like bring your own like moment of zen. Because when you can bring a moment of zen out of mass chaos going out around you, that is one of the strongest attributes you can have for your spiritual self, just to like rise above in the moment and all of a sudden become that silent witness, and like everybody's voices and activities around you just goes into that dull white noise, and you're like, it's all good. I've got this, right? It's no problem, even though we're perceiving it like the Tower. Okay, we're just going to mix it up here with the Oracle. I got the Enchanted Map Oracle cards rolling again for mid-March. We're going to ask what is the Oracle message for Virgo for mid-March from the Enchanted Map. Just shuffling them up now here. I'll show you I'm shuffling. Like, I like shuffling on camera. I like readers that shuffle on camera. If you're looking at readers that are not shuffling on camera, you guys, you almost want to take a second guess. I know a lot of them do it to save on the upload time. That's fair. I'm not dissing anybody. But sometimes when I'm watching readings, I like to be investigative when I watch other readings too, right? To separate the wheat from the chaff. I see, cards already pulled out, and what they're late uploads of, some well-established readers reading, and the cards are exactly mirrored, right? So just kind of be careful is what I'm saying. I don't know, that's not even a side for me. I don't know why I don't say that to a lot or to other people. I don't mean to diss anybody, but for some reason I think one or two Virgos needed to hear that for sure. So you guys in the Oracle Enchanted Map version thing have pulled card number 46. And this card, let me just check again. Yes, it's Coming Apart. It's called Coming Apart. So we see a couple masks here, and then we have a couple of twins here sitting. Like, this card is like a mirror, like almost like one of those like social media things you can do with your phone camera, nowadays to make two of you in a mirror instead of one of you in a picture, right? That's kind of what this card is. So this is definitely speaking to duality, and we were speaking a bit about bringing singularity out of duality in this reading. So let's see what the guide about this card says. Number 46, coming apart. Virgo, and I quote, "Now is the time to take separate paths," end quote. So, the coming apart card is assigned to put an end to what is no longer working for you. Has a commitment been broken? Perhaps you need to break a promise or change course because you took on more than you could handle. This is the perfect time to reassess your goals and your values. Are your actions in alignment with what you believe in? Have you created a partnership that is not mutually beneficial? Separation, disillusion, and dispersion are all in focus now. If someone wishes to break away from you, don't chase them out of a sense of fear. The price you'll pay will not be worth the prize. Separation brings good fortune. Okay, so that definitely brings clarity to a card that I didn't elaborate a lot on in this reading, which was this Two of Wands. And sort of this separation, this duality that we're seeing. But the coming apart card saying that clarity can be found in this singularity and this needing to release these energies. And again, it really goes back to this Hierophant and this Eight of Pentacles that we had up there in saying that it's a good time to reassess your goals and values, and are your actions in alignment with what you believe in? Because that's true, right? The Eight of Pentacles, hey, what we're doing and where we're at spiritually, are they separate? Are they together? The way they're coming up, for a lot of you, I think it is together, but you're still letting go of certain people that are just kind of being phony around you. And I'm going to leave it at that, as phony. All right. Okay, Virgo, it's been a pleasure to read for you. I love you all. I hope this made sense to you guys, and we'll see you all next time.